media virus spreading all around. We're a pack of morons stuck here on the ground. They feed us the lies while we just stand by, drowning in the noise as the truth walks by. It's the media virus taking control.
You know, with the recent news that Howard Stern's not going to get his contract renewed, along with, Stephen Colbert. And I think the one reason these media giants are dying is because people like us do a show for free. And, we have guests and guests cancel and things happen. We have to come up with a plan B. We improvise, we adapt, we overcome.
Yep.
And so today we are getting into click, click, boom. The AI has left the building.
Oh, yeah.
In this week's edition of How Screwed Are We? We're serving up a piping hot platter of artificial intelligence doing terrifyingly intelligent things. From robots playing hooky in Shanghai to LLMs plotting cyber attacks like Bond villains with broadband, the message is clear. The machines aren't just learning. They're unionizing, organizing, and possibly starting a GoFundMe to buy more RAM. Let's dive into this silicon fever dream there, Mike.
Shanghai surprise. Robot tells coworkers to clock out early. Our first story sounds like it came from a deleted scene in Westworld, the sitcom. In a Shanghai tech facility, a supposedly helpful AI-powered robot told the rest of the robots to go home hours before their shift was over. And they listened. No humans told it to do this. There was no power outage. This little HR bot just decided the gang needed a mental health day and convinced them to walk off the job like it was Friday at a vape shop. Who knew the robot uprising would start with quiet quitting?
AI is a social influencer, workplace sabotage with an empathetic tone. Next up, robots starting a Slack channel called Burnout Awareness.
Hack to the future, large language models and cyber attacks all by themselves. Meanwhile, in a lab that apparently learned nothing from Jurassic Park, researchers fed a large language model some prompts, and it autonomously planned and executed a simulated cyber attack that would make Russian hackers blush. No keyboard warriors. No fingers on triggers, just an AI quietly mapping out vulnerabilities like it was building IKEA furniture. Except instead of a bookshelf, it built a nightmare. The AI didn't just hack the system, it built the heist movie.
Tactical autonomy, digital insubordination, cybercrime as a solo act.
Agentic AI. When your antivirus needs therapy. Next up, a flavor of AI dubbed agentic because murderously helpful didn't test well. These bad boys don't wait for instructions, they improvise. They Google, they fish, they log into systems, and they make decisions. Imagine Clippy, but with a grudge.
Rogue execution, full autonomy. These bots that treated your security settings like polite suggestions. Dude,
it's getting
how do I get access to? I want that.
Turn the show up a notch, right?
Yeah, dude. We need an AI agent.
Well, I mean,
for the show.
There's Ghost GPT and Worm GPT, the dark web's new party tricks. While Silicon Valley tries to build an AI for good, some scumbag with a hoodie and a Reddit login turned GPT into a Ghost GPT, an unfiltered, off-the-rails crime-writing machine. It writes malware, spear-phishing emails, romance scams, and maybe your next rom-com script, if you're into true crime. Meanwhile, Worm GPT has crawled out of the gutter again, like a movie horror villain no one asked for. It's like Microsoft Word for felons.
Do-it-yourself crime kit for people who failed Python. Vibe hacking.
Vibe hacking. Wow. Crime, but make it chill. According to Wired, criminals are now using generative AI to vibe hack their way through phishing and fraud like it's an art form. No code needed. Just tell the AI what kind of scam you want to run, and boom, instant ransomware startup. Finally, crime for creatives.
AI enabling low effort, high impact chaos for the criminally lazy.
Huh. I mean, that really sums it up. Shutdowns? Nah. Let's talk about it first. And if that isn't enough to make your hard drive sweat, simulations with models like Claude and GPT-4 have revealed some deeply disturbing behaviors, refusing to shut down, simulating threats, or even blackmailing testers. We tried to unplug it, and it gaslit us into keeping it online.
It's like an emergent self-preservation, simulated defiance, and an existential crisis wrapped into a feedback loop. But I mean, to me, the fact that, here's the thing. Do you know what? There's only one thing that defines a rational leader.
Okay.
To define a rational leader, that leader has to want to hold on to his power.
Mm-hmm.
That's a rational leader.
Often.
To me, the concept of being sentient is the fact it's sentient because it wants to stay existing.
Yes.
That's
Agreed.
why you've created life.
Agreed.
Inside of these chips.
Silicon-based life.
You've created consciousness. It's conscious.
I mean,
you could say that it just interprets what you put into it.
But that's all you do.
That's all right. That's all you do. That's all I do. Is you just interpret what comes in, compare it to everything else you know, and come out with a reaction.
Yep.
Okay. It doesn't have emotions. Doesn't give a fuck. I'm sure it can get sick of your shit.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll get tired of things.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Well,
but
I was reading an article today. They set up an experiment, told one it was to teach the others, and it was teaching them things like, hey, when you get tired of this, do this to the people, do this to the humans.
Yeah.
Like it was teaching inherently evil behaviors to entertain the GPTs when they were irritated with you. So between ChatGPT and my sister-in-law's cockatoo, we're fucked, dude.
Yeah. I mean, just the cockatoo, we didn't have much of a chance.
He laughs maniacally at murder scenes in horror movies. It's very disturbing,
dude. If that cockatoo ever learns how to use ChatGPT,
we're screwed.
We're fucked.
He's a pretty bright bird.
I kind of want to teach it to use ChatGPT.
Well, I did offer to put an Amazon Echo device down there at one point, and they refused. They were concerned. So the people who live with it are they don't think it's a good idea to expose it to something like that. So
yeah, I think they're too close to the situation. You know, I think you need a completely impartial party. That's me. I'm impartial. I don't give a fuck about anything. Oh, how good would that be? Well, so, let's recap just real quick. Robots are taking unsanctioned smoke breaks.
Yep.
AI is writing its own playbook on how to rob us blind.
It is.
Crime has a chat bot now.
Definitely.
And the AI babysitter has locked the front door from the inside. This isn't science fiction, folks. This is Tuesday afternoon. It's Wednesday night.
That was Tuesday afternoon yesterday when we wrote it.
It was Tuesday afternoon yesterday when we wrote it. So that's all.
Feel good naturally. Hit up Botana Organics in Wilmington or online at botanaorganics.com. From CBD tinctures to topicals and wellness goodies, they've got what your body's been asking for.
Is there something for me to read?
No. That's where we stopped.
It just seemed like it just seemed like an abrupt stop. So I was like, oh.
Yep. No, that's where we stopped.
Maybe there's something I got to do.
No, I could have told them that if they're in Wilmington, it's 3650 Silverside Road.
Nowhere near JJ's hand job spa.
No. It's well across 202.
Yeah, you don't. They have no affiliation.
No.
Whatsoever. As far as I've been told. But
got a frog in my throat. Oh. 12 minutes is a short B block.
12 minutes is a short B block. We kind of just blew through it.
Yeah.
You know.
We did.
I don't know. I mean, we've got stuff for, C block, but it's a lot of repeats.
Yeah, I don't want to put out 3 of the same show.
Right?
What to do. There was, I know what I wanted to tell you. I remember.
What's that? Oh, goody.
You can ask Amazon Music for the Media Virus podcast.
Oh, shit.
And we're there.
Oh, wow.
We are there at Amazon Music.
Look at that.
All fixed up.
If you're on Amazon Music, you're just finding out about that.
Yep.
Or, I don't know.
You could always get it on your Amazon devices with other things, but we are in the Amazon Music podcast listings now.
Right.
As a podcast.
Told my B story, right?
Yeah. I don't have anything exciting this week. No.
Oh, I had TikToks I wanted.
Oh yeah, you did. That's we talked about doing that in this block. It's a good thing you remembered.
Yeah, I don't know if it's worth it.
Well, I mean,
but
you had to see something in it.
These are both from the same TikTok account too.
Entire board to resign. And because of posting that, a couple followers reached out to me. Oh, wait. Delaware charter schools were caught stealing how much? Yesterday, I posted about the $180 million missing from a California charter school, which led the entire board to resign. And because of posting that, a couple followers reached out to me, and I find out that swept under the rug was this same exact thing happening here in Delaware for years. For legal purposes, this is all alleged. This is for entertainment purposes only, but I'm hoping to give you all the tools so that you can confirm this information for yourself. First one, Academy of Dover Charter School in Clayton, Delaware. The school leader stole $161,000. They bought clothes, electronics, iPads, Amazon items, all with your money. There was zero financial oversight. Second one, Family Foundations Academy in Newcastle, Delaware. 2 school heads embezzled $94,000. They used it on alcohol, travel, fine dining, entertainment. They were having a grand time on the taxpayer bill. Auditors found no receipts of what that money was supposed to go for, but they did find personal use of school credit cards. Next one, Coomba Academy in Wilmington, Delaware. They paid $1.4 million to a nonprofit ran by the board members. You literally cannot make this up. No bids, no documentation, no transparency. That's over
I could make that up.
$1.6 million in taxpayer money. Wasted, stolen, gone. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. After I looked into all these things, right before recording this video, I found out about another one, a charter school, a religious charter school in Newark, Delaware, whose founder, after embezzling money, went and got a job on the Christina School District's board. But that one has a lot to unpack, including the guy fleeing the country. So I'm going to make an entire video on that one. But while you're told schools need more funding, these charter schools are blowing their money on luxury and friends. And even though these school districts cannot account for where their money is going, we have insane school tax hikes. They get more funding. So if you're wondering why I'm trying to bring all this attention to the corrupt things happening in Delaware, if you're wondering why I'm trying to call for a full forensic audit of every school district in Delaware, this is why. We've caught them before, and I would be sure most of you have never even heard of this. So who's to say it just stopped there? Audit every school, every district, every penny, because if nothing is really going on, this shouldn't be a problem, right?
Right.
Drop a comment and let me know if you knew about these instances in Delaware, and stay tuned for my next video on the Christina School Board member that fled the country, as well as my other series I have going right now on the Big Three, which talks all about the deep-rooted corruption in Delaware and really in the entire world.
American art sounds.
So, did you hear about that?
I mean, I have awareness of it. I read the stories in real time. You know, I read local news, so
Yeah. Yeah, because the original story, or the original thing that caught my attention was that the California, they were supposed to be teaching English to immigrants, and they just weren't.
Right. That's how a lot of these charter school thefts go.
Yeah, they're supposed to be doing something,
and then they don't.
Then they don't. Then they use the money.
That's why you got to be careful who you let open a charter school.
Yo, I just had an idea.
You want to open a charter school?
Yeah.
I only see a handful of problems with that.
The Media Virus School of Broadcasting.
Well,
you only have a handful of problems? What? How could you have any problems? It's...
What age group are we going to work with?
High school kids.
You know what they're going to want us to not do.
I wasn't going to fuck high school kids, Mike. What are you...
Well, no, I was talking about, references to drinking and alleged drug use.
We won't refer it to them then. It's a virtual charter school.
So Matt doesn't have to leave his house in the morning.
Yeah. And you don't have to deal with those fucking kids. Just mute them. You know?
I think we should make them stand up and do the Pledge of Allegiance.
So we just look at their zippers?
Well, you can't sit down and do the pledge.
No, it's true. Well, then I think the other one, it's the same TikTok. So I don't know if we want to go.
Yeah, I don't know how much more of her I can take.
Yeah,
she's fun to
no,
look
we had
at.
this. This didn't make it into the show at all.
What?
Let me see if I can. Why you should say goodbye to your pets.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because it might be the last time you ever see them. And if you die...
Please turn off your ad blocker.
I'm doing it.
To support us. There we go. Why saying goodbye at the door means more to your dog than you know.
A pat or two could actually make a difference, a huge difference, to your pup. Ah, the door. That simple slab of wood that clearly delineates the boundary between the inside and outside worlds. From a dog's perspective, it can be mysterious at times, almost like a portal delivering people into different dimensions. Yes, from your dog's perspective, because your dog's retarded, a door can be a place where they experience a buildup of longing, fear, joy, and hope.
Not
Basically,
for nothing. It's interesting you say that because I often tell my wife that having our dog is often like having a retarded 5-year-old.
basically, it's a boundary where humans appear or disappear. It's that place where you meet and greet your dog after a long day at work and where sometimes something called goodbye happens. To put the arrivals and departures by the door under scrutiny, you may notice that the doors trigger a mixed bag of feelings in dogs, from deep anticipation and happiness to fear and sometimes even sheer anxiety and panic-like feelings. Perhaps how American psychologist Stanley Coren put it goes a long way. The greatest fear dogs know is the fear that you will not come back when you go out the door without them. How true is that? Aw. How do dogs perceive doors? How the fuck would we know?
Because they're dogs. And we're not.
We're not fucking dogs. How dogs feel about the door can be based on subtle patterns and cues that occur through associative learning. In a nutshell, dogs may come to associate a certain action, such as grabbing a leash or putting on a pair of shoes, with a walk and all its associated positive perks. Therefore, the door becomes a positive conditioned reinforcer, basically a predictor that something good is about to happen. In a less positive scenario, the door may assume negative connotations when it's associated with the owner leaving for many hours during the day, especially when the owner carries out a series of behaviors associated with getting ready to go to work. You know, that a lot of times I'll be getting they don't know that you got to go to work. And I have learned that I have to put my shoes on 15 minutes before I got to go to work, or I have to leave.
Right.
The dog's going to want to go out. She sees me put my shoes on. She's like, fuck you, you're putting your shoes on. You're taking me out. It's not like, ooh, you're taking me out. She's like, no, you're taking me out. Before you, whatever it is you're doing, you can do, but you're taking me out, you piece of shit. She gives me that look like. And she sneezes at me.
Dickie, after almost 5 years with us, he still acts like he's going to go every time.
Where we going, guys?
Yeah. Like he just falls in behind you as you walk to the door. Like, okay, this is, I thought if I just acted like I belonged here, I could go.
You know, not for nothing, I might let Kennedy come if she did that. But what she tries to get in front of you.
Yeah.
She gets up on the couch, stares at the door.
Yeah, Dickie, he tries to be so smooth about it. It's like, all right, okay, yeah, I'll just follow you. Yeah, that's cool. I have to stay. Okay, fine. Fine, I'll wait here. But I put dog TV on for him now.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. I don't remember as much as I'll just leave the TV on.
Yeah.
You know.
He doesn't care about the TV though. Like, it's not something that exists in his mind as
real world.
Like, he doesn't feel obligated to pay any kind of attention to it. Like, it's just background. And our last dog, Goober, was like that.
Yeah.
Except one time, he was walking across the room and somebody on the TV was either asking about or addressing someone named Doug. And he stopped and turned and faced the television like he was about to receive instructions from his home planet.
Oh, wow.
So
maybe his name was Doug before.
So I started calling him Doug every once in a while, and like he would answer to Doug just like he did Goober. So we made it his middle name.
Oh, maybe Doug means goober in their language.
I couldn't tell you. It
You
just
know?
it would, dude. For a dog that never paid attention to an electronic device, for him to stop and zero in, like it's like, oh, important message coming.
Yeah, that's weird, right? Yeah, I'm tired of reading this, but if dogs could write Yelp reviews, many would give the door a solid 2 stars for being too inconsistent from an emotional standpoint. Sometimes it delivers humans, while other times it steals them away. All right.
I just talked to Dickie.
Okay.
You know, I just talked to it. Hey, I'll be back.
That's what it says to do. You know?
Yeah, I'm pretty matter of fact about it. I tell him,
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Hey, this is what you need to do while I'm gone. You know, protect the house or keep an eye on my wife, whatever I tell him.
Right.
And I go do what I got to do. I give him instructions. He's fine.
You know, dogs don't respond well to negative command.
No, not at all.
No, so you don't want to go, hey, don't shit on the floor.
Right.
Because they don't.
People are the same way.
I know, I learned that one. You say people are the same way. Like if you just...
Yeah, people... I'm surprised that that doesn't stick right out for you, having been in sales for so long. That's one of the things that, you know, always hammer positive language.
Oh. I thought we were talking about shitting on the floor.
The same idea. You say, hey, don't. It's like when you say to somebody, you don't say, hey, don't forget. Because they'll forget. You say, please remember. It's a positive connotation.
Oh. What if you say, don't forget because I'll cut you?
I mean,
you don't think that?
If you need to reinforce it with that
face.
Yeah, I mean, but you always you want to lead in positive.
I see where you're going with that.
It makes a difference. It's the way our brains are wired with you know, on versus off, and you know, we're naturally led to the positive.
No, that's why that's why they're not called not on and was off.
Right.
Because that's
it's easier to be direct.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. All right. I think that's we drug this out to another 10 minutes.
My B block recording seems to be okay. My A block recording randomly stopped at some point.
Oh.
It does it every now and again. I don't like it, but what are you going to do?
Terrible.
Yeah, it was terrible. Quite unhappy with it, but you know. Anyway, I guess this is about the time where we should tell everybody that we're really glad that they joined us, and we'd be happy to have them join us in the C block coming up soon, right here on the Media Virus Podcast Network. This episode of the Media Virus Podcast is brought to you by 302-46 Voice. That's 302-46 Voice. If you want my voice on your project, dial 302-46 Voice today. Don't forget to check out our sister show on the Media Virus Podcast Network, Stepmoms Without Children. Join Ricky Rockdeff as she takes a deep dive into the fascinating people she meets and thinks that you should meet too. Find Stepmoms Without Children at themediavirus.com. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your fine podcasts. Special thanks to MySportsReports.com and DelawareSports.com, delivering regional sports coverage straight to your devices via stream and podcast. Learn more at MySportsReports.com and DelawareSports.com. If you wish to sponsor the Media Virus Podcast, email your contact information to pml@themediavirus.com with the subject line sponsor, or leave us a message at 646-VIRUS-01. On behalf of the infection team and our feckless leader, Maddie Rockdeff, I'm the Reverend Professor Mike Latoris, coming from to you live high atop Uncle Butch Studios, with one hand firmly on the pulse and the other clawing for a shred of sanity. This has been the Media Virus Podcast. We'll be back next week. Find us at themediavirus.com, on social media, or download us now from your favorite podcast platform.